Over the next 6.5 weeks, I'll be traveling throughout Europe with Contiki. I'll be doing 5 straight tours and visiting 8 countries. What makes this trip different from all my other past Contiki trips is that this will be my final time traveling with Contiki. So I'm packing in as much as I can to create endless memories and experiences. This is the Grand Contiki Farewell. So today I begin my final Contiki, the Croatia Island Sail. I've done 4 straight Contikis, and this is the final one before I officially age out and need to retire. So the last several weeks have been absolutely amazing, and this is the one trip that I'm really looking forward to. I really love being on the ocean and sailing and that, so I'm really looking forward to the Croatia Island Sail being my final Contiki. I've just checked out of the hotel from my previous trip, Best of Balkans, and now I'm going to be making my way into the Split harbor and boarding our ship for the next 7 days, sailing around the Croatian islands. So I have boarded my boat, the Dananis, and I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the cabin that we are going to be staying in before it gets too messy. So the cabin here has 2 beds. There's AC. Now this is the premium version of this trip. There is the standard one, which doesn't have AC in the rooms, but it has AC in the common rooms. So if AC is needed, definitely book the premium one. There's a closet, and we have our own ensuite bathroom, a shower, and toilet, sink. Pretty big. So there's lots of space in here. And this is our home for the next 7 days. Our boat also featured a very large upper sun deck, a lounge area on middeck aft, and an indoor and outdoor main dining area where we would have our prepared meals, which for the most part was really good and nutritious, and this would be the place where we would get our drinks throughout the voyage. Welcome to the island of Hvar. We have left Split and we just finished lunch on board, and now we have the rest of the day to explore this island. Hvar is one of the more popular islands in all of Croatia. It also has a vibrant nightlife, so let's check out some of the sights. One of the sites I checked out was the Hvar Fortress. Originally built in 1278, it has gone through stages of destruction and rebuilding over the centuries, and was a stronghold for local residents to seek shelter from various invaders. The next day, we arrived in Korčula, also known as Mini Dubrovnik. However, I woke up with extreme sinus pain. The previous day, prior to our stop in Hvar, we did a swim stop, and we all jumped from the upper deck of the vessel. Now, I did a similar jump when I was in Greece with no issues. However, upon entering the water, the force of impact caused my right hand to push up into my nose, which I was holding to prevent water from coming in. After some minor pain that day, it went away, but the next day, my sinuses were causing extreme pain. However, I managed to check out the walled city of Korčula. My sinus pain lasted 2 whole days, and once we arrived in Dubrovnik, I was able to get some medication from the pharmacy to relieve it, which helped, but then I got a massive headache. So I took my over-the-counter medicine that I brought from home, and I really didn't feel like doing anything. However, since I missed out on Dubrovnik about 2 weeks earlier, I had no choice but to check out the city. So I walked the city walls around the entire fortified city for some amazing views. The next day, we left Dubrovnik and made our way to Tresnik, and my headache did not improve, and again, I really didn't do anything. We then made our way to the final stop on the Croatia Island Sail, Makarska. By this time, I had extreme sinus pain for 2 straight days, and then another 2 straight days of extreme headache with no relief. Plus, still dealing with the Contiki cough and my bacteria infection. Clearly, this was not the way I had wanted to spend my final trip with Contiki. In Makarska, I was able to get some medicine, which I hoped would clear up my headache.
Afterwards, I checked out a secluded beach to get some rest and relaxation, and after a couple of hours, my headache for the first time in over 2 days was finally gone. However, over the next couple of weeks, I would still experience daily headaches.
Welcome to Split. This is the last port in the Croatian Island Sail. However, the tour is not done just yet. We have a couple of stops that we're going to be doing in Split. First up is the Blue Cave, and we were checking out a couple other beaches and what is known as the Blue Lagoon. So let's check out these hidden gems.
Unfortunately, the weather conditions in the area prevented us from going to the Blue Lagoon, so we went to Stivina Beach, but we were unable to go swimming due to the current ocean conditions. So we made our way to a more secluded beach for a swim stop, where, despite the small swimming area, I saw lots of fish and even came across an octopus. Our final stop of the day was at the famous Blue Cave. The Blue Cave is a waterlogged sea cave, and from mid-morning to early afternoon, the sunlight reflects through the water and bounces off the white sand floor, causing this aquamarine light. Even though I filmed these shots, the imagery doesn't do this natural wonder any justice. You just need to experience it for yourself.
So checking out the Blue Cave was definitely a great way to end the trip. And last week, sailing around the Croatian islands, and that was absolutely amazing, even though I was under the weather for about half the trip. It was still an amazing experience, and I'm really glad that the Croatia Island Sail was my final Contiki. This also ends my big epic 6.5-week trip. Doing 5 straight Contikis, it was extremely exhausting. I was under the weather for about half of the trip but it was still an amazing experience. I obviously made the most of it despite not feeling well at times, and saw some amazing places, met some amazing people, and generally it was a great experience, and I cannot recommend Contiki enough. I've traveled with them obviously before throughout Europe and Australia. You meet some amazing people from all over the world, amazing sights, and it's definitely really good value. So I cannot recommend Contiki enough. But this is the end. The Croatia Island Sail was my final Contiki, and I'm moving on to other things now for traveling and that. But the experiences that I've had with Contiki over the many years have been absolutely amazing, and these last 6.5 weeks have been absolutely incredible that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life and that. So it was a great experience, and I'm leaving with no regrets.
I wanna wake up every morning feeling better, cause I know you're sleeping by my side. And every moment we're together, I remember just to keep it all for you and I see that body in the sunlight, feeling the heat and it feels right. I wanna do this for the rest of my life. Oh, I know, you know the vibe. I wanna stay with you every night. You and me underneath the lights. I'm always good when you're on my side. I know, you're on my mind. You really make me come alive. I wanna be here for the rest of my life. Looking for sun rays, needing them good days. Fly me away, you're my holiday. Cool like the ocean, lost in emotion. Fly me away, you're my holiday. Whenever you're here, it's a good time. Strawberry shirts in the sunshine, ice cold drinks till the moonlight. You're my holiday. Whenever you're here, it's a good time. Strawberry shirts in the sunshine, ice cold drinks till the moonlight. You're my holiday. I wanna stay up till the morning with you talking, just to listen to the things you say. And every time we're in the middle of the city, I imagine it's so far away. I see that body in the sunlight, feeling the heat and it feels right. I wanna do this for the rest of my life. Oh, I know, you're on my mind. You really make me come alive. I wanna be here for the rest of my life. Looking for sun rays, needing them good days.